the Flying Bird here again, bringing you part 12 of my VGC 2016 post-commentary. And guys, I must admit, I did make a bit of a mistake in the last post-commentary. I did find some wins with this team, so this team did have its redemption. I didn't just have that one match and quit because of the hacks that was involved with the match. I'm versing Lunatic here with 3 C's. You've always got to be careful when an opponent has more letters in their name, because sometimes your brain doesn't register what their actual name is. So I'm assuming his name is Lunatic there. So, this team starts with Xerneas and Tornadus. Obvious Trick Room team, Cresselia Dialga. First turn, let's go for a Taunt. I go for a Geomancy as well. Look, let's get some offensive momentum. He switches. Did not see that coming. Mental Herb either. Did not see that coming. As I say, this meta is a really weird meta because you have some passive teams and then you have some really aggressive teams. So protect with Xerneas. Amoonguss comes in nice and safely. When I mean safely, it only takes 20%. Go for the Spore onto Dialga. The Dialga likes to protect. I'm sorry, Dialga, but protect it won't last forever, mate. Takes the Psyshock damage as in the game. You guys will notice that this Amoonguss does not have a Citrus Berry or any sort of recovery. It's not Rocky Helmet. It is that Ockerberry set, which I like to run. So I see the last turn here. I see big opportunity. I love the Garchomp, which is pretty true because of how well it works. And you won't see it, unfortunately, in many new teams because it's just not as good as it used to be. So another Dazzling Gleam gets a KO, and let's go for the bold prediction. You don't want to take that rough skin damage, Kangaskhan. Earthquake! Bang! Sacks that ground. And Garchomp, this has no protect, but it says, if you're going to take me down, I'm going to take you down with me. So, a nice quick 7-turn thing. And you acknowledge my opponent says, your Amoonguss got me good. So, the thing to note about this match was, if you're going to go in with that one sort of, I don't want to say boxing strategy. It's a one sort of boxing strategy. So when I look at my opponent's team, he has one strategy: Cresselia, Groudon, Precipice Blades, Gravity, Helping Hand, Ice Beam, Psyshock. Actually, was it Trick Room Gravity probably? Now, that's a very boxed-in mentality to have. Look, I do have a couple of teams where I rely on that sort of one sort of set. But as you'll notice, each of my teams have very very unique niches. So this team is actually a Trick Room Tailwind team. So the idea behind it is, if my opponent wants to set up Tailwind, you have the Tailwind, I'll set up Trick Room. And it's the same you can do to any of your opponents. Now, Cresselia here for my opponent was quite well in dishing out damage. Issue with Cresselia is it's too passive. As you saw, that Garchomp easily lived that, and I've only got about 52 HP investment. That is my sort of go-to standard Garchomp set. I'll reveal it, as I said, if it meets the light goal. Every team will have a light goal associated with it, provided it's in 1 or 2 videos, so you guys can test it out for yourself and begin to enjoy the teams as much as I do. That Garchomp got the 2 KOs. And I'm pretty sure, I don't want to double check it, Xerneas got the other 2. So when you have your setup sweepers, the thing is, to be an effective sweeper, they have to get at least 1 KO each match. And you saw with Garchomp went down and took its tackle with it. So look, he's lost 2-0, but really he's lost 3-0, in my opinion. Now the reason you might say, hang on, that's really selfish, Well, think about it like this. If my Garchomp lives on any HP, he's lost. If it came down to a 1v1, Kangaskhan vs Garchomp at that HP, I would have won. So guys, this has been the Flying Bird for the 12th installment, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's the 12th installment. If I'm wrong, I apologise, guys. This is, the redemption team, the first loss, and the unlucky 11, I demonstrated the first loss. This team has now got a win, so it's now 1-1. No team goes negative on my channel. To the best of my ability, if there's a team that, it's like a little cup team or something like that, it's obviously, probably, if it goes positive, I'll be very surprised. So yeah, guys, I'm just trying to churn out regular content at the moment, so I'm really apologise if there's a lack of quality. I'm trying my best to upgrade the quality as I see fit. I hope my voice and a few of those sort of auditory skills are getting better. I'm sorry that I'm not going in depth as I like to because I think the fact is, once you get to about 12 videos in, you sort of know what the moves do, what people are bringing. Yes, of course, these are, my teams aren't always going to be so standard, apart from that Dragon Knight team. But I want you guys to know that every team has to start somewhere. And you see a common theme with most of my teams. It either has a Garchomp, and I think the other mon I like to use is Primal Kyogre. So guys, thanks very much for watching yet again. Please, stick around. There should be you should be part 13, 14 tomorrow, post commentary. I believe that would be Thursday, actually. Yeah, probably Thursday. It should be out. And we may get a Friday live. I think what I might do is, as I said, depending on what you guys want to do, I'm sorry, this week the lives will be in sort of 20-minute sections, and up until Sunday, because that's when I'll start the next bulk recording. And look, guys, that's just purposely for my time, sort of wise. And then we'll see what you guys want. And I wanted to bring in once a week a fan submitted team with my changes. So what I mean by that is that, let's say you have a really interesting Primal Ground team. So it's Thursday now. I'll leave my email address that I'll use for teams down below, and let's say once every Sunday I will take a team, and depending on how many submissions I get, depending on how much time I have, I'll do a team analysis video of the original team, and then show my changes to it. So you never know, so for example, I always use Yveltal without Psycho Punch. Someone might recommend Sucker Punch, and I go, well, I don't like it on your team composition. I think it'll be much better with Dark Pulse. So it'll demonstrate the changes in a few things. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. You guys have been fantastic with your support. As I said, 20 likes for this team, because this team, I don't think you guys will really enjoy it. I don't really enjoy it. I'm just sort of showing the best videos I have of it. So, guys, thank you very much yet again.